What's good, guys? Pixel here. New video. First video. Poet's Pen, VD, Scion. Quick little guide. I guess we'll start with the map. Probably die a couple times. Let's see what we get here. I got 2 Uber Elder with this build, and Elder Reflect twice in a row. Managed to get my first Uber Elder kill with it. Better mapping than I expected. Farmed Elder Vaults for, I don't know, a couple days until I was ready for it. And basically it's a Slayer, Pathfinder, Volatile Dead, very familiar build that's been replicated many times. Lost my movement there. So it's kind of a run fast, teleport. You know, relatively decent clear. Bosskiller with a lot of mitigation, a lot of life, and a lot of leech rate. So we're stacking leech rate with the Wretch. Possible league starter for next league, because you can just farm up the Poet's Pens eventually, and you know, you could in theory just start with this and run all the way into Uber Elder, but it'd take a while to get your combs. Probably better off doing a currency farmer to start. And yeah, it's not by any means the super tanky, mega clear speed, you know, wanders we used to see, but you know, it's comfortable, it's relaxing to play, and really not a lot of work. Once you get it set up, there isn't much to change, and it scales really well in the end game. Give me that. Unfortunately, I did not record the Uber Elder kill, but I got a couple of them. I did run out of portals one time and wasted a Shaper set. And it's fine though. It's fine. Don't know anything about whether you would want to play this on hardcore. I imagine someone better than me could, but I really just want to run around and do risky shit, so that's the VD Scion. So basically 2 Poet's Pens, one of them has LE Focus, Conk Effect, and VD 2020. RIP. Okay. Unearth, Body Swap, GMP. Now, supposedly the VD Helm enchant doesn't benefit you if you're using Body Swap, so you can take a Glacial Cascade or something and just throw it in there, and that so far has been the best solution I came up with. It doesn't, you hardly even notice, but I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if there's really any merit to that claim. So flasks, phasing for delve, shock for delve, Siri, curse removal, bleed removal, wise oak, balanced resistances, very important. Okay, we have an Elder, Warlord's Mark Ring. I happened to get lucky enough to get one with Herald of Ash on it, and my 45 mana is typically enough to at least move fast enough. Once you start leeching mana, you don't even notice. But yeah, I think when I was using a golem, pain in the ass, but you don't need it anyways. Okay, Mortal Call, cast and damage taken, Frenzy, Combustion. When you hit them with your Frenzy, you apply Combustion, and your Volatile dead, but does more damage. Okay, I got gloves with matching resistances to make it easier to balance my my resistances later. And so what you end up doing is try and get a helm with as high life as possible, -9 fire res, and that just happened to be the craft that I was able to get. But if you get your resistances strictly from your tree, which your 2 Might of the Meeks are giving you really good all res right there, you're getting, I think it's 51% increased life as opposed to 35 out of this, and it doesn't negate your combustion when you use 2 Might of the Meeks, so that's very worth it. So we also come down here and take Firewalker, and for me, the magic number turned out to be 62 fire and lightning res, because oh yeah, you need a little more all res somewhere else. But we get a lot of cold res from the Wretch, which is basically something you can just throw in and do a ton more damage. This build is based off of a build I found by, I guess his name is Marcus. Great guide right here, very specific. These are the flasks he uses for Uber Elder. Okay, I pretty much didn't change much of anything. But there's no video. He didn't make a video for it, so oh yeah, he's using Blood Rage. I didn't see a need for it. Also using Enfeeble, and I don't think I needed Enfeeble. So yeah, good guide. Basically the same tree that he's got. This is the mapping gear. And yeah, just a straight up movement flask. This cooldown recovery speed is what you would expect to be using here. Really beneficial stat, but I never even went for it because with the Slayer Ascendancy, which does not remove life leech at full life, the overleech on the Wretch is insane, because basically what we've got is 3,000 life leech gain on hit. So every time VD hits, one of those balls does 30k. I don't have an actual DPS number, but every time that ball does 30k, you're taking 3k life, applying it at 200% as chaos damage to nearby enemies. And all the stats on this build stack great with that. So basically this is the same build, just with the Wretch. Still using combs with the life corrupt, and yeah, we get the Mark of the Shaper. Adds a ton of damage, ton of life. Pretty good, because we're already using an Elder Ring over here. Amulet, you need high life per second to maximum life leech rate. That is your goal. I happen to get lucky enough to get one with life, let it be low, don't care, chaos res, and some all res. Fairly good amulet for, I think it was about 100 chaos. This I crafted with fossils. I think I actually spent a fair amount on that. I think what was it? Scorched, Pristine, and oh, I was trying to get that free mana roll. Uh, where is it? Doesn't matter. Okay. Delve. Serrated Fossil. Okay, so Serrated is a couple chaos. Pristine is 5 chaos. And yeah, then you get something like this, hopefully. Not much else to it. The tree is obviously taking Slayer, Path of the Duelist. That's where we get our Vol Pact. I think you could farm up the Atsiri gloves if you really wanted to. And then you could likely drop a fair amount of. I mean, it's not even really worth it because you benefit so much from all this. I don't think that you would really have anything else that you would, unless you wanted to come over here, but I don't think that would really benefit much at all. So, we come down this way, take that, take the life, more life. Corrupted blood cannot be inflicted on you. Very good to get on a jewel. Try and get the high life roll on all your abyssal jewels. Maximum life leech per second to maximum leech rate. Very important stat. We get as much of it as we can. That's the only place you can really get it on the tree. Okay, max life. Yeah. Okay, jewels, max life, area damage, attack speed with wands, attack speed, life, damage. Same thing all the way around. Area damage, life, little light res there to supplement. Watcher's Eye, you want to take Vitality for some more leech, and then physical damage from hits taken as cold damage while affected by Purity of Ice. This is what ultimately balances our resistances because we're running Purity of Ice. We don't have to invest as much later. If I drop that, I go down to 40. Okay. And right there. We don't want higher than level 20 because we want 41 cold res. Okay. If you had, say, 63 on the gloves, you would take a higher level Purity of Ice. So you don't want to go too high on your other resistances, or else you won't be able to catch it up. There's another 5 available in the Wretch, so you would just buy a different one and try and match your resistance up that way. It was probably the easiest character ever I've balanced with the Wise Oak. Really took me 10 minutes. Okay, so come out here, take the Scion Life Wheel. When you're leveling, you probably just want to run straight through it. Come up here, start taking some damage. EE, just coincidental damage. Okay, down here, Firewalker, spell damage, life. Flask nodes, because we are a, come on, Pathfinder. Okay, stacks with the Wretch, little pen, flask benefit. Okay, that really helps us when we're using the Overflowing Chalice in a long boss fight because you really need that. These two Might of the Meeks, I talked about them before, but about 250 C, 220 C for 2 of them. Totally worth it. Do it last once you get your Watcher's Eye because that's much more important to push the build forward. That is about it. We finish up Heart of Flame. don't take it too late. It's some good damage. Yeah, that's the build. Leave a like in the comments. Any questions? Happy to see if I can help, or refer to Marcus. It's called Yet Another Poet's Pen BD's Boss Tank. Apparently he's getting 1 million Shaper DPS. That's great. I don't know where that number is, so that's fine. Thanks for the build, Marcus. Been a great time playing it. Yeah, obviously forgot to mention the combs, but that goes without saying. All right, peace out.